All right, sports fans, how's everybody out there doing? William Martin coming at you one more time here on YouTube with another edition of the 300 Pounds of Sports Knowledge Podcast. After dropping five of their first six games to begin this NFL season, the New England Patriots took the field at home today as heavy underdogs as they hosted the Buffalo Bills. Now, aside from beginning this season with a mark of 1-5, the Patriots have also seen the Bills not only dominate the AFC East in recent years, but also steamroll over them. And as the Bills were once again expected to have their way with the Patriots today, New England was not having any of that. New England scored a field goal on the opening drive of the game today, and that was big because this Patriots offense has been stuck in the mud to begin this season. Then, as soon as Buffalo got the ball, this Patriots defense forced an interception of Bills starting quarterback Josh Allen, which led to a touchdown run from veteran running back Ezekiel Elliott. Now, Buffalo was playing catch up all day as New England had them in chase mode, and the Bills didn't take the lead at any point today to just under 2 minutes left in the contest when Josh Allen scored on a 1 yard run. And then right after that, the Bills converted on the 2 point conversion as they had the 25-22 lead. But this Bills defense could not seal the deal as quarterback Mac Jones and this Patriots offense took over. And of course, it got started with the big run by Ramondre Stevenson. In all, the Patriots had an 8 play, 75-yard drive that, was capped off with Jones connecting with tight end Mike Gesicki from a yard out with just 12 seconds left to give New England the 29-25 lead. Now, Buffalo lost this contest today. They're 4-3. And too often, not just this year, but just too often in general, this Bills team, to me, they just play down to the level of their competition. You look back to this season, being unable to take advantage of the Aaron Rodgers-less Jets in week number one on Monday Night Football. We saw them a couple of weeks ago destroy the Miami Dolphins at home. And then right after that, they turned around and lost to the Jacksonville Jaguars. Last Sunday night, the Bills struggled at home with the New York Giants, who at that time only had one win. And then, of course, today, the Patriots. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not taking anything away from Jacksonville. I know that they are currently leading the AFC South. But at the time, the Jags were in the midst of a rut themselves. And I know that the Bills had to go overseas to play them. I know that the Jags have been over there for the additional week. But if you're Buffalo, these are the type of games and these are the type of teams that you need to beat. And, for the Patriots coming into this contest today, they really didn't have a lot going for themselves offensively. We saw them get booed off of their home field, their last home game when they were shut out by the New Orleans Saints. The week before that, they lost 38-3 to the Dallas Cowboys. And then, last week's disaster, if you want to call it that, on the road against the Vegas Raiders. So the Patriots really didn't have a lot going for them. And you look at Mac Jones, he looked like a different quarterback today, very comfortable. You looked at this Patriots offense. Overall, they looked comfortable. They looked in sync. They looked in rhythm as the Bills could not keep them off schedule. And that was a big thing. And then this Patriots defense, they dialed up the pressure on Bills quarterback Josh Allen. They threw different looks at him. They put the pressure on him. They weren't always able to sack him. They only sacked him one time because, again, Josh Allen is a big, strong man and he's tough to take down. But the Patriots were able to dial up the pressure on him to throw the timing of that offense off. I mean, overall, Josh Allen today was 27 of 41 passing for 265 with two TDs and that key interception. But this Bills team in general could not make the key plays when they needed him. Stephon Diggs, he had six catches for 58 yards and a touchdown grab. But when the Bills got the ball back with 12 seconds left, Josh Allen did find him deep in New England territory, which would have given the Bills the opportunity, excuse me, for a Hail Mary as time expired. But Stephon Diggs dropped the ball. And then, of course, after that, it was basically all over except for the shouting with just 4 seconds left for Buffalo. But you look at it because losses like today for the Bills, excuse me, these are the things that also show up in January because unlike the Bills, the Kansas City Chiefs are able to take care of their business consistently during the regular season. And I say that because they beat the teams that they're supposed to beat. This is why Kansas City consistently has home field advantage throughout the AFC playoffs. This is consistently why the road to the Super Bowl from the AFC side goes through Arrowhead. And this is why Patrick Mahomes has never played a road game, true road game, that is, in his NFL career. The Chiefs go out there and take care of their business. This is something that the Bills don't do. And it's not just this year, it's caught up to them in years past. And it catches up to them in January when they find themselves not having that first round bye, finding themselves having to go on the road to Arrowhead, finding themselves having to face teams, a little bit earlier than they really want to. But nonetheless, these things catch up, and losses like today add up come January when you want to do those things. So for the Bills, they got a short week because they're home for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers this Thursday night. And then they got a real big one following that, as they're going to be on the road in Cincinnati to take on the Bengals. But for Sean McDermott and his and Josh Allen and the rest of this crew, they got to find a way to get back on track. They're 4-3 right now. Um, Obviously, they're going to be looking up in the standings, regardless if the Dolphins win against the Philadelphia Eagles tonight or not. But if you're Buffalo, you got to take care of your business in these games. Again, New England didn't have a lot going for them heading into today's contest, and the Bills gave them life. And anytime that you give a team like that life, they're going to make the most of it. That's what the Patriots did, and that is why the Bills are heading back to Western New York on the wrong side of this score. So, folks, that is going to wrap it up. And as always, I want to take this time out to thank you for tuning into the 300 Pounds of Sports Knowledge podcast here on YouTube. I want to take this time out to thank all of you fine folks out there for tuning in. And if you have not already, please feel free to subscribe to this channel. Now, if you're on the X, formerly known as Twitter, please feel free to follow me at 300 Pounds of Sports. And like I always say, if you follow me, it'd be my pleasure to follow you right back. There's also the sports discussion group on Facebook at the Sports Depot 365. Now you can check it out. Drop a line and be a part of one of the better sports debating sites going on social media. So once again, fine folks, my name is William Martin, and I'm signing off. And I'm saying take care and have yourselves a wonderful day.